Could you power this on? Oh, thank you very much. What's up guys, this is photographer and filmmaker Reiki, and today is very exciting day. Finally, I have Aputure's flagship 600D Pro in my studio right here with me. I've been waiting for more than a year for this very light. For the first time in Korea, I've got my hands on 600D Pro. Aputure did send this to me. I really appreciate it, but I'm not sponsored by Aputure or anything, so I actually don't need to make this video for them. But as soon as I got this light, I purchased one more 600D. We finally have 600 watts of LED light, the brightest point source LED light so far. We never expect that LED light to be so bright like this, but here it is. My studio is kind of big, nearly 20 feet high ceiling and 4,300 square feet, and there's a wall maybe 10 feet away from me, but look at what this single unit done to my studio. If I tilt this up like this, then my studio is bright as ever. The same brightness as a 5K tungsten and 1.2K HMI, but this one consumes less than 720 watts power, which means you can power up 2 or 3 of these on a single household circuit, unlike the others. Plus, it is easier and safer to handle them, which means we don't need a lot of manpower, and this is much cheaper, but smarter compared to the others. It is weatherproof and can be used with V-mount batteries outdoors, and it can charge batteries when it's power connected, which is really cool. And the LCD display is really bright and good to see. The power button and the knob is redesigned, and I really love them. And now you can adjust brightness in 0.1% increments, which is crazy. And there are many built-in lighting effects. These are very familiar feature for those who are already using Aputure lights, which can all be controlled by the Sidus Link mobile app. You can easily turn on and off, adjust and program the lights by phone. And there are so many functions, but there are a bunch of YouTube videos for that already. And Gerard Undone does that professionally usually, so check his channel out. Of course, you could say it's overkill. Yes, you're right. Or maybe not. 600 Pro is not for everyone. You should think about what you do and what you need for that. But for me, I definitely need this for what I do, and that's why I bought one more 600D. Remember, when you shape the light, you lose a certain amount of light. So for example, if you bounce the light twice, you lose more than 60-70% of light. So bright light like this, I can create the world that I want to create. I'm a big fan of Aputure. I have been using their lights and they completely changed the way I work, in good ways. I am a photographer and filmmaker as well. I do filmmaking, digital photography, even film photography. If I do these 3 things at the same time as before, using flashes and continuous lights and switch them, adjust them, it is total nightmare. And it took about 2 or 3 times as much time and manpower. In our current time, content is overflowing and consumed quickly through social media, right? So clients and magazines want to create pictures and videos at the same time, not just pictures. So artists get tired more and more for the demand on their time, and time is always running out. There's more content to create, and 300D saved me at the time, and now I have 600D. That's why I said it is game changer. Alright, now let's have a look at my works done only by Aputure lights. I used 3 of 300D Mark II, published it on Vogue Italia Photo Vogue, and you will see this video as well seconds later. And I have behind the scenes video as well on my YouTube channel. This project is done by 5 of 300D Mark II in my studio here. You can find this behind the scenes video as well. The left one done by 2 300D Mark one, I used ambient light there as well. The right one, I used only two 300D Mark II with quarter CDO gels on it. These two images were taken on a rainy day. I used two 300X for digital and film photography here, and you can find the behind the scenes video as well. I used 3 of 300D Mark II for this shot with light domes and Fresnel mount on. I shot these two with 2 of 300D Mark II with spotlight mount and Fresnel mount on. Alright, now let's have a look at my videos. It rained a lot on this day. The 300X and 300D completely changed the weather. I told you, if you know what you do, you can create the world that you want. I do fashion films, brand films, high-end magazines, commercial, and sometimes narrative. So I can say I literally do everything. As you can see, there are many projects that I should do photography and filmmaking at the same time. It's no joke. Doing them both at the same time is very hard and stressful, more than you think. I found my right tools for what I do, and things got much easier now. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I'm going to do editorial with Numero Russia with 600Ds, and I'm gonna share the behind the scenes as well. So don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. See you next episode. Bye bye.